Forager, an adventure 2D sandbox game that fascinated me, with its own little mechanics it sends out in the sandbox/adventure genre. Now, I don't really pay attention as much at games mechanics, I usually get sucked in by the music, graphics and story along with the atmosphere of the game. So, basically, everything but the mechanics. Well, this time it seems it's a little different. What's Forager? I would say an amalgamation of Legend of Zelda's puzzle mechanics, which I hate with such a passion because I have a small brain, but in the same time I appreciate the unique environmental puzzles like these. I just wish my brain wasn't as small, and in my brain's defense, I did complete plenty of puzzles. Happily for us, small brainers, not all of them are on the same difficulty. The difficulty varies from having to gather codes along the map tiles and light up certain mechanics with a lightning one, to putting in gems to get a reward. The top-down similar look of Stardew Valley, along with the apparition of energy/stamina bar, and Terraria's spammable combat, it kind of is the same as in Forager's, but you can't really mine with the sword in Terraria, can you? Motors, don't kill me. Mechanics here, mechanics there. Well, let me explain what I mean by that. The game has a core crafting system that is very approachable, very easy and welcoming, which is always good for an adventure game you want to focus on exploring, and well, in the beginning at least, because the further you progress, the more you have to know the micromanage of your crafting structures. But worry not, if I grew accustomed to it, you can definitely too. The progress of this game is composed by 5 big things. The puzzles. Hold up, I know I mentioned puzzles too many times by now, but this is one of the core elements and it shouldn't go unnoticed. The upgrades. You can upgrade every single tool you have, from your pickaxe to your bow, sword, backpack, boots and gloves. The upgrades are always exciting, every upgrade holding something unique and fun under it. The structures are one of the most important way of progressing this game. Furnaces, windmills, cookpots, marketplaces, cauldrons, inscription tables and so on and so forth. The skill tree. Well, it's a respectable one, as always. I appreciate and enjoy the variety that the skill tree holds. It approaches you with simple choices like allowing certain resources to spawn on tiles to eating ores. Yes, you can actually do that. However, the skill tree unlocks other skill branches. Dependent on which way you choose to progress, it's one of those anonymous peaks where you hope to unlock something good. I personally had somewhat of a mediocre start with mixed skills which kept me, a hoarder and my bag under constant suffering. The most unique mechanic is the tile mechanic. Islands are separated by water and you have to unlock them with currency, aka coins. There are a few biomes, not too many though, according to the position in the map. Coins are obtainable through every kind of gathering in this game, but it always sums up to selling your stuff or completing certain puzzles that can also reward you coins. So, I talked about all of the mechanics and progression systems of the game, but I didn't really talk about the little hearts on the left side of the screen and the energy bar. Why? Well, it's not really amazing. I feel like the game is not really challenging, you don't struggle to stay alive. Much as Stardew, every action you do takes energy. To recover energy, you have to open up your wall backpack and consume whatever food you have. Well, as easy as it sounds, I just wish there was a way you could automatically consume food whenever you are low on energy. Or at least make a shortcut slot for it. The game seems to have a dedicated slot for every consumable you have in your backpack and for each tool, but none for food? Pretty disappointing. Moving away from mechanics a little bit, the day and night cycle has no mechanic effect other than visibility. What I like about it though is the music. The daytime music doesn't really amaze me that much, but the nighttime is something funky that I enjoy listening to. Well, of course, this is not a thing to complain about, but I think that should be pointed out because most of the 8-bit, 2D and voxel titles really do put a lot of effort into the soundtracks. The story? What do you expect? A story in a sandbox game? Well, I am a little surprised too that it doesn't have one, since I absolutely love an immersive story. I feel like this type of games don't focus too much on graphics. What I like to observe is the graphic design, the way they've done the pixel art. Pixel art is also a lot more work than most of the people think it is, and when it comes down to this game, it's mediocre. I don't hate it, I don't like it, but it surely fits the game style. And holy cow, the amount of references in this game are incredible. You have up to 4 Terraria heads, a Hollow Knight and a Shovel Knight skin. I couldn't help myself but use them. Sorry original game design, but you lost amazing characters from other games. To summarize this video up, I feel like addressing the price is an important step I shouldn't miss. Forager costs 20 euros right now. Is the game worth the price? Well, I wouldn't say so. Just take a look at other similar games. Terraria, 10 euros. Starbound, 14 euros. Don't Starve Together, 15 euros. And not only that the game is overpriced, but it doesn't have multiplayer either compared to the other 3 titles. In its defense, it is a unique experience that you will most likely love, but the numbers are really not on Forager's side. Is this game for you? Well, if you played everything that's available of this 2D adventure sandbox genre and you want something new, yes. I played lots of Starbound, Terraria, Don't Starve Together and many other titles of this genre, and I definitely had the same amount of fun, if not even more in Forager. This has been Forager, presented to you by your one and only idiot Parker. Take care of yourselves and remember to tune in for the next video.